About 6 years ago at Rightpoint, I brought a set of design principles to the table as the foundation for what would become a shared set of experience principles, crafted not as a manifesto, but as a compass to guide our teams. At the time, we were in the midst of integrating several acquired companies, each with its own culture, strengths, and ways of working. What we needed was a unifying language, something to align thinking and foster true collaboration across design, strategy, technology, and creative disciplines. Most importantly, we needed something to keep us centered on what matters most, the human experience. These principles weren't created to hang on a wall or really even to be showcased to clients, much less to be talked about in public. They were meant to be internal, intended to cultivate a common language of excellence fueled by curiosity and critical thinking. Above all, they were designed to serve as a continual reminder at the end of every system, interface, or experience are real people working, living, and ultimately trying to make their lives better. And the first design principle is really the one that sets the tone, and in a lot of ways is the singularly most important thing that we follow. Design is how it works. It's not just about aesthetics. It's the mechanism through which value is delivered. The true measure of any experience lies in how it functions for the end user, the client, and the systems that must sustain it over time. If it doesn't work, it doesn't matter how good it looks. Longevity, usability, and real-world impact are the ultimate proof points of good design. The second is one that is easily forgotten, but never should be. Tech is the enabler, not the end game. Technology is powerful, but only when it serves a purpose. Best digital experiences are the ones where technology disappears in the background, allowing users to stay immersed in the moment. Our goal isn't to showcase technology for its own sake, but to harness it in service of something greater, seamless, intuitive, and human-centered experiences. 3, great experiences should feel inevitable. I will admit, I shamelessly took this from Herman Miller, a client of ours, and the Eames. It is really born out of their philosophy and what you see in a lot of their design work in furniture. When form and function are in harmony, the resulting experience feels like the only possible outcome, natural, effortless, and inevitable. This inevitability isn't accidental. It's the product of rigorous thought, iterative design, and a deep empathy for the user. When we get it right, people don't notice the design. They just feel like it fits. 4, and this is important, especially right now, instinct is amplified by intelligence. Artificial intelligence can service patterns, generate insights, and even propose solutions, but the real magic happens when human instinct builds on that intelligence. Strategy becomes sharper, creativity becomes bolder. Exceptional experiences emerge when machine precision meets human perspective, enabling us to leap from data to meaning. 5, brand is the experience. A brand is no longer what it says, it's what it does. In a world of constant interaction, the sum total of your digital touchpoints, consumer service moments, product interfaces, and content experiences, those are your brand. Consistency, utility, emotional resonance aren't just experience goals, they're brand promises being made or broken in real time. The final experience principle is creativity is a differentiator. It's a simple phrase and it's an obvious one, but in this day of AI especially, I think it's incredibly important to really think about what it means. Creativity isn't confined to Figma files or campaign headlines. It's embedded in strategy and code and experience and architecture in everything we do. It's what transforms the expected into the extraordinary. In a landscape where products and services can be copied overnight or created via AI seamlessly, relentless creativity is the enduring force that sets brands apart, fuels innovation, and forges emotional connections that last. What began as an idea for alignment has grown into something far more powerful, a unifying focus that transcends disciplines, roles, and even process. These principles keep us anchored in what truly matters, delivering meaningful impact for our clients and the people they serve. And over time, they've become more than just a framework. They've woven themselves into our culture, shaping not just how we work, but really who we are.